In this short video, I'm going to show you how to print your inspiration map as a multiple page document. Now I have my inspiration map and it's actually scaled out over a couple pages, but I'm not quite sure how big it is. So what I want to do is go to my File menu on the PC. It should be File. You want to go to Page Setup. When you go to Page Setup, you'll see a number of different options for page setup. We have the option of Portrait, Landscape, which is one of the two things you want to look at. It also might be set by default to be one page. You want to actually choose actual page. When you do that, you'll see how many pages that it's actually set up to be printed on. It should be printed on more than one page. It should actually, the way your concept map should be designed, it should actually display on more than just one page. Probably the minimum will be 2 pages or even 4 pages here. So if you want to change that, if you want to make it a little bit of smaller size overall, you can actually have it scaled on 2 pages, but just be wary that every time you scale it, it's going to make it smaller. So right now, if I want to do this as actual size, I can see what it's going to look like in actual printing size if I click on Print Preview. And I'll actually, there's little icons over here on the right hand side that are just off the video screen that actually have the little icon square. It actually shows a representation of what it is, and you can click around that and see what the different items are going to look like. And what I'm going to consider is too small is if you can't see it regularly on the screen. Right now when I sit in the pre-print preview, it's about 12-point font. That actually is easy enough for me to read. Anything smaller than that just gets too difficult to read from a distance, and part of the advantage of these things is they can be mounted on the wall, and then the students can see also what your representation is. So that's basically the procedure for it. You'll click on print after you previewed it, and that way you can choose your printer. So just a quick reminder again, it's under File, Page Setup. Underneath the Page Setup, you can choose the options of landscape or portrait depending on how you have your map laid out. You can also choose to be actual size. You can choose scaled also, which allows you to choose a smaller size. And then when you choose print preview, it's going to show you a representation of what that particular preview would be in the number of pages. So that's basically how you turn your inspiration into a multi-page document for printing.